Hi guys, this video is not about health and nutrition. I was recently asked to write down a list of 5 things that I wanted in a partner or relationship. And it got me to doing a lot of thinking, and so then I thought, well, maybe I would do it as a video. My parents are still together. My grandparents are still together. My aunts and uncles. Actually, my aunt and uncle are getting ready to celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary. And as a little girl, I always wanted to meet that one person that I could have a family with and grow old with. Well, that didn't quite work out so well for me. But it's a learning experience. And writing this list down of these 5 things was actually a very smart idea because, you know, it makes you think about things. For me, I would really like somebody who will take the time to spend with you. So if you're dating and you're not living long distance, it would be nice to have someone who would take time for you and make the time to spend it with you. Everybody works, everybody's busy, everybody's tired, and, you know, they want to relax. But if you like someone and you're interested in someone, you make the time for them. You spend some time with them. You know, being in a relationship and seeing each other maybe once every couple of weeks, that's not a relationship. And, yeah, for me, anyways, I would like someone who would take time, who, you know, when they're not doing anything, that they would like to spend time with me. Same thing with, you know, like there's all this new technology, you know, voicemails, text messages, emails, things that they didn't have, you know, way back in, like, the day of my grandparents. It would be nice, like, if someone was on a break or when they get home, you know, they're unwinding, to take a second and reply to an email or reply to a voicemail message, you know, something like that. I think that's important. You know, somebody who tries to take care of themselves. They don't have to be super health nut. But just somebody who cares about themselves enough to, you know, be somewhat concerned with their health, because that is very important. And for me personally, I have been sick and miserable and depressed. I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who is sick, miserable, and depressed. I was in a relationship like that. I tried to help that person. It only brought me down. It made me worse. We fed off of each other's misery. So, I've lived it. I don't want to live it again. I need someone who is somewhat positive. Actually, I would hope that they're positive and that they're patient and that they're not, you know, super depressed. Because, you know, you get, you know, that's very hard. You know, you got to be okay with yourself to be able to be a good partner in a relationship. And so, you know, like I said, I've experienced it. And for me, I need someone with patience. I'm the kind of person who it takes a while sometimes for things to click and for me to get something. And sadly, it's always been that way for me. You know, when I would come home from school, I would sit at the table and I would sit there and I would read and read and read and read my homework until it finally clicked. So sometimes it takes someone to have to explain things to me a couple of times for me to be like, oh, okay, I get it. So, for me, I can't be with someone who's got a temper, who is quick to losing their temper, who gets very irritated and agitated at things easily, who gets their feelings hurt easily or upset at things easily, who holds grudges. I lived with somebody like that, and it just, for me, because I care about people and I care about people's feelings, to live with someone who's constantly hating everything or negative about everything or talking crap about all their friends, that's hard. That's really hard, and it brings a person down. So hopefully the person that I end up getting into a relationship with has patience and who can see the brighter side of things and help balance me out when I worry or when I'm stressed about something. And it would be nice to maybe, find someone who has future goals for themselves. You might be really happy in your job, and that's great. But, like for me, I would like to have a farm or live in the mountains and have a farm. And that is something I would like to shoot for. And so, I think goals and dreams are very important to have. And so, honestly, that wasn't even 5 things. So personally, I feel like what I'm after isn't that bad. I don't know where I've gone wrong, and where I've kind of messed up. I do know now that not to settle, and there is someone out there for everybody, and it is hard, especially when you care about someone so much. But sometimes it's better to be friends than to get into a relationship with someone who, you guys might have problems. You can't change anybody. And you can't expect somebody to change. So, that's probably why, some people don't ever get into relationships because they're a little smarter. I wasn't so smart. But, it's, those things are important to me, and I know what I want, and I know what I should and shouldn't be with. If I'm with somebody who's high-strung, that's just going to make my anxiety worse, and I'm always going to worry about upsetting them. It's just, I guess it's common sense, but when it comes to the heart, it's so much easier said than done. But when you really do find someone that you are interested in and you really like them, life is short. Communicate. Tell each other. If you really think you have a good foundation, if you really think you could complement each other and be good for each other, So, I think that's pretty important. Anyways, that's kind of what this video is about, is, learning and loving and being friends and being there for each other, and, in a relationship, if you're going to be in a relationship, know when to move on if things aren't working. And I'm sorry, I'm so easily sidetracked because my camera guy is moving around. But if you like someone, show them. Put actions behind your words. That saying, actions speak louder than words. Very true. I've had some people tell me, "Oh, I'd do anything if you were my girl," or, "Oh, I'm crazy about you." But could they send a birthday card? No. Could they send a Valentine's card, even though Valentine's is a highly overrated holiday? No. So, you know, if I like someone or I care about someone, they know. You know, I tell them because life is short. And, you know, sorry, I say you know a lot. I just feel like life is really short. And if you love your friends or you like someone, you know, spend time with them. Tell them. Try to take the time, you know. And if you really like someone, act on it before it's too late. Anyways, sorry if I said you know way too much. I have a habit of saying that. I gotta work on that. And I'm sorry for getting distracted. But that was kind of it. Who knows how this video will be taken. Hopefully there's no haters out there. I haven't come across too many yet. But it'll be interesting to see what happens when I do find some. But I hope everybody is having a very good weekend and staying warm. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye.